Hey everybody, it's me, Gilly, Pint-Sized Adventures, on February 26, 2026. If I look a little disheveled, there's a reason for that. I'm walking my dog. This is Lola. Her nickname is BB because she follows me around like a droid all the time. But she's the youngest of all of our dogs. We're taking a walk for a reason today on February 26, 2026. Because it's the birthday of a friend of mine, Skip Sanchez. We're gonna go check out that graffiti wall one more time. I figured I'd take my dog for a good little walk because she has so much energy. Nothing seems to wear her out. So we're taking a really long walk right now. I'm trying not to get too close to this lot. I should be across the street. It was the site of a place that used to store, I guess, like hazardous waste. It's been fenced off and closed. That's a story for another day. For today, we're going to the graph wall. In remembrance of my buddy Skip. Kind of reflect a little bit. Tell you guys what's going on with the channel. You can see how well I'm walking my dog. She is walking me right now. California sunset. We're almost there. I'm gonna try and get there before the sun completely goes down. I guess since we're walking, I might as well tell you the purpose of Pint-Sized Adventures because we're coming up on a year. The true reason I started Pint-Sized Adventures is because Kern County is always looked down on, especially Bakersfield. Not saying that we didn't earn that reputation. It's very rare that Bakersfield is depicted in media, entertainment, etc., in a positive light. One of my favorites is Agent Wu in WandaVision. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, his character's from Bakersfield, which is awesome because we love that character. But then, you know, you'll get other ones. In The Simpsons, you know, the Hell Satans of Bakersfield. Yeah, we got bikers here.
We're the Hell Satans out of Bakersfield.
You know, and a lot of times it's depicted as like a, sort of like a redneck heavy community, and it's not. I'm from the east side of Bakersfield. I was born in Kern Medical Center. She found something. What is it, BB? You like the smell of these plants, huh? This is the furthest north you can get, I believe, in Bakersfield. That's north in that direction over here. And over there is south. Come on, honey. She's so excited. And the sun is almost completely set. We are now on this dirt road, and the wall is right down there. And as the sun sets, the road becomes treacherous. All of this, the last time I was here, was not green. It was all dirt, right, baby? A great place to take a walk. Actually, I've never thought about doing this before with the dogs. Hi, baby. You could still see the, you know, the erosion from tires as people have come through here. For what reason? I know not. We made it, little dog. We made it. And right before the lights went out. What's going on with Pint-Sized Adventures? Well, there's plenty of things, plenty of video footage of many things. A lot of people really seem to like or dislike the Corey Feldman video that I put up from Corey Feldman's birthday bash that happened last summer. I'm loving the response to it. And the more that I learn about Corey Feldman, I never really looked into his personal life too much. I was just more like, I watched the movies like everybody else, enjoyed him as a child actor, you know, and then every once in a while watch one of those that had him and Haim when they were adults, like Dream a Little Dream. I have a few more videos that are ready to go. We went and saw Poltergeist at the Fox Theater on the big screen, which that's one of my favorite movies, made by a few of my favorite directors. We have some concert videos that are ready to go. I just got to do my intros and stuff like that. I've almost done with the Joss House shootout video. The only thing really left is I'd like to go to Porterville. Everything else is done on that one. And as far as the best of times location video, I almost had a heat stroke last summer out there. I was gonna go, but it got really cold, so that wasn't a good time to go either. So I may be doing that again soon. I want to tell you more about that, but I'd rather you guys just see it, you know, than just keep talking about it all the time. Yeah, are you getting tired yet? She is not tired at all. Where are you at? What are you doing? I'm trying to get you on the camera. Don't you want to be a star? Oh, she is just like this. She's super rambunctious, full of energy. She's gonna be a year old soon. And I've been joking that I'm gonna buy her a McDonald's big breakfast. She's having the time of her life right now. And the sun is almost down, so we're heading back. You know, work picked up for me. For those who don't know, I'm a tattoo artist by trade. It's been so good right now that I'm hoping to get a Vespa. One of my dreams is to own a Vespa and to ride around with this camera, my wife and my dogs, just check out weird places in California and make videos about them, because heavily inspired by Hill Hauser. I grew up watching that stuff because my dad, Robert Tapia, exposed me to a lot of cool pop culture. If it wasn't for my pops, I wouldn't know who Billy Jack is. I would have never seen the Warriors. There's so many things I wouldn't know about. I wouldn't know about Slapshot. I got videos ready to go. Life just happens, you know, work picked up. I'm doing some art for a local punk band, my buddy Jason Morris, that I played in Bedlam with. You guys want to hear a musician joke? Why did the drummer get kicked out of the band? Because he showed them a couple of his songs. They say that applies to bass players too, but look at her. She is loving it. She is a crazy little dog. I love her to death though. Since it's a sunset, it's very fitting for a story. Me and Skip Sanchez worked together at the oldest tattoo shop in Bakersfield called California Tattoo. It was founded, I believe, in 1991 by Martin Robson. You should look him up. I was there when Moses Rodriguez owned it. He's, I believe, the third owner, because it goes like Martin Robson, Tony Chanchola, I think. I might be saying that wrong. When I started working there, Moses was the owner. Skip took it. Skip was a busy guy because he was one of those jack of all trade types, you know. He used to do graffiti back in the day, but he did like, you know, graph adjacent projects all the time, like art shows and, you know, random like pieces and things like that. He was doing a lot of pinstriping, auto body painting. The guy was super talented. You know, I'm gonna turn his camera around so you guys can check out this sunset. But one time, I noticed a sunset through the window when I was at California Tattoo, right? Because they had, you know, most shops have a big window out front of the shop. And so I was smoking cigarettes back then. And I grabbed a cigarette and told Skip I'm gonna go outside and watch this sunset. And I went out there, and as I was looking at this sunset, he's standing next to me, watching the sunset together. It was really cool. I told him, I was like, you know, I once read that of all the living creatures on earth, human beings are the only ones that have the richest experience when they're alive, because we have complex emotions, you know, we have thoughts, you know, like complicated thought, you know, we have spirit, we have heart, you know, we have all these things that other living creatures don't have. We're watching this sunset and I tell him that, and he goes, well, you know why that is, right? Because God made it that way. And I remember I snickered at that and then just went inside. But that's how Skip was, you know. He held true to his convictions and his beliefs. And I just felt today that it was a good day. It's his birthday. It's a good day to, you know, sort of honor him, you know. I try to honor my friends, my family, everybody that we've lost. I try to honor them just every day in the daily things that I do. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm sure they would all forgive me, you know. I don't ever want to forget them. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that everything's fine. Pint-Sized Adventures, we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary, I believe in April. And I'm still working on the documentary with Malachi. That takes up a lot of time. For those who don't know, I'll probably put up the trailer on the channel just so you guys can check it out. I will put it up around the same time that I upload this one. That way you can see it. Hope you guys like it. I'm working on a new teaser for it right now. Be Real from Cypress Hill. And Master Ace bought a couple of our La Colonia Mexicana t-shirts for the documentary. And they've been wearing them on the Dr. Green Thumb podcast. Totally insane, but super cool. You know what I mean? No complaints. You know, I think it's rad that they're that cool, that they would support the people of Shafter, specifically La Colonia Mexicana, you know? That's pretty rad. I didn't want to take up a lot of your guys' time with this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that things are in the works. Thank you guys for hanging out. BB appreciates it. And we're still walking, and the sun has gone all the way down. I don't even know if you can see my dog anymore, but it is dark out here, man.